welcome or welcome back. My name is Monique and welcome to Medora Budgets. I'd like to thank anybody who's liked or commented on any of my videos, especially those that have chosen to subscribe to my channel. It's myself and Sweets, married with a whole bunch of kids, trying to figure out our future, family, and finances so the decisions we're making now won't negatively impact us in the future. So if you're rocking with us on this journey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today is Tuesday the 11th. I don't know if you can see that. Sweets make me turn this down because I wear it to bed at night, and I guess it's bright. So there you go. Tuesday the 11th. Happy Veterans Day to any veterans that are listening to this particular video. Also, if you are a family member of a veteran, just thanking you for your service, etc. My dad is a veteran, and I actually got a chance to go and visit with him at the Fort Jackson Cemetery this past weekend and just catch him up on a few things. We had a really good conversation. But we are here today to go through a couple of things as far as the budget is concerned, and then I wanted to talk through YNAB and some of the things that I am doing in preparation for the budget with me that you guys will see probably on tomorrow. I think I'm going to try and release this today. All right, so this is my CP Petite, my everyday carry, and I have tracked all of the expenses that I had, especially over this past weekend. So we'll go through those. And we've got that there. So I'm going to scooch on in a little bit so you guys can see that a little bit better. So what I decided to do was document the expenses when I started. I started using these purchase trackers on the 2nd. It's not really for purchases. It's mainly for transactions that I have from my variable spending is where was what I'm doing here and documenting it here instead of using those little sheets, the to-do sheets that I was using before. So I documented all of those, and then whenever I make a payment, it's going to be at the end of my fiscal week. So my weeks run from a Friday to a Thursday, and then I'll make a payment to the credit card if I need to, or with the extra money that I have available. And so that's when you see there, and that's how you know that a new week has started. So Sweets and I did go to the movies after we traveled to South Carolina. We went and saw Predator Badland. It was pretty good. It's not something that I typically would see, but I did enjoy it. I stayed awake the whole time, so that's that's always good. Myself and my mother-in-law, we did go. I think we talked about the fact that we were going, and this ink might be hard to read. My fountain pen was loaded with like a blue-gray kind of ink, which I really love, but it doesn't show up very well, and so that's why I'm kind of reading it off to you guys. But we did go to the restaurant that she saw on TikTok that she wanted to go to, Southern Seafood and Diet. And that was for $31.14. This Regal that you saw for the movies, I paid for the tickets and for the popcorn, etc. Because I was just trying to help out because I knew Sweets was going to have to spend a lot of money on me over the weekend. So I decided to take care of the movies. We did get gas in my car before we left, so the girls would have a vehicle with a full tank and they wouldn't have to worry about that. But when we stopped to QT for Sweets to fill up, y'all, I broke down and bought me some Nerd Clusters. Like, that is my kryptonite. But I did not enjoy it as much as I did before. So I think this fasting is really working, and it's starting to change my appetite when it comes to food. I'd gone on pretty much a fast from those Nerd Clusters, and then I went and got a bag for travel, and I just didn't enjoy it like I normally do. So there you go. We have all of these purchases aren't made on the credit card, though. As you can see here, I put a CC next to it. If we purchased using a credit card, put CAP for CAP 1 if it came out of the CAP 1 debit card, bills if it came out of bills account, etc. So I am tracking over here on the side, although I don't have a column for it. I am tracking how that money is being spent. That way I know what's on the credit card and what I should consider as a part of my outflow of my accounts when I get ready to reconcile and do my paycheck budget closeout. I went and bought on Sunday. These are a little bit out of order, so I did get Starbucks 2 days while I was out of town, and that's the giving that you see here, one for $7.85 and the other one for $6.87. Sweets and I did go and, well, let me go back up. So we went to, on Sunday while he was still working, I did go and clean out his car, and then I went and stopped at Children's Place and bought a few things for Bean, some winter clothes. They actually had an awesome sale going on. It was like 70% off online. And in the store, it was more so 50 or 40%, but it was still really good deals. So I got him 3 pair of pants, 6 shirts, 3 a long sleeve and a short sleeve to go with each pair of pants. So that's 6 tops, a hoodie, and a beanie. And all of that was $100. That's not bad for the Children's Place. And then Sunday, when we traveled back here to Georgia, we did go to Applebee's and eat. It wasn't a great experience, but there you go. We already paid the money, so oh well. And then yesterday, I did get my tag for my car from the DMV. And I also bought some additional things for Bean for his birthday. So what we're going to do, we're not going to rent out any place or pay any big money. What we decided to do was we'll have it at his dad's house in the garage is where we're going to have his 1-year-old birthday party. So everything that I bought are things that they can use for the party, but then that we'll be able to use here. So I bought the foam mats, which are very expensive, y'all, to cover the floor in a garage. But we're going to pretty much have a jungle gym kind of created for the kids to play in. It's cold outside today. Don't know if it's going to be cold the Saturday after Thanksgiving or not, because that's when we're going to have it. Excuse me. But if it is, we've got some heaters that we'll put in the garage. It's insulated, so that should make things a little bit better. Got a foam floor that we're going to put down. We got different toys and games. We have like a jungle gym kind of thing that we're putting up. And then we have a ball pit that the jungle gym is going to kind of dump into. So we figured that would be a lot better. Have the kids have a great time just playing and having fun. I have the screen, the 100-inch screen, portable screen that I bought for the family reunion, and the projector that is Wi-Fi and connects to any of your apps that you might have, like Netflix, YouTube, etc. So we're going to put that up as well and let him and his friends watch shows. It's a Sesame Street theme, so they're going to be able to sing and dance and have fun with Elmo. They're going to be able to do the jungle gym, etc., all within the garage, and we can kind of keep them contained. But even after the birthday party is over, all of that stuff we can actually use here at the house, because Bean is growing up and he needs some space for himself to go and have fun. I have a little small mini couch that we're going to put in there as well in the garage. And him and his mama or his auntie can sit out there forever if they if they want to. So those are all of the things. But I did need to make some purchases. And so that's what you see here for Amazon. And we've been able to track those as well. So I'm keeping track of them here. I will transpose those into the budget insert later on, but we've got everything documented from what I can see. So let me put this over to the side. Next, we're going to talk through, I'm going to scooch out just a tad bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Let me hold this up. Y'all ain't got to see all of my business now, not all of it. All right, so we are here and we're going to be talking about YNAB just a little bit. So I went in and I started to look at my amounts for the budget with me that I am going to be doing on tomorrow. As I said before, here we are in November. I'm going to flip it back around again. Here we are in November. And here we are with all of the things that come out of my bills account and my bills buffer account. Those are the main categories that I tend to use YNAB for. And again, this is for November. So, just so that you guys are aware, it looks like I am pretty close to the 1 month ahead. So we've been talking about this for a while, but I did just want to show you where we are now. So I will get paid on November the 14th, which is Friday. I have a check that I'll receive on the 14th and the check that I will receive on the 28th. So keep that in mind. I still have 2 checks that I will receive for the month of November. Here, what you're looking at here is the money that I already have saved in the account to help take care of the expenses for November. So, giving personal car stuff and life insurance, which I told you guys was a new one that was coming, is they're all I'm constantly saving into those. There's no specific due dates on those. Lawn care is the same way, just saving into that. Monthly subscriptions, I wanted to have $125 typically saved in that. But what I wanted to show you guys is for that monthly subscription, Fubo has already come out. Fubo has already come out, Spotify has come out, and Apple Care has come out. So that's where the 130 is. All of those have already come out for November. And I still have $105.72 in there. So I'll be saving. You'll notice I snooze it because I'll be saving for December. All right, yearly subscriptions is one that I just moved over there. It is revolving, so I'm just putting certain money into that. We're good on that. Tidal Wave came out on the 1st of November, and I still have $10 left, so I am saving for December. Property insurance has $11 left, but it came out on the 4th of November, so it has been paid for November, and now I am already saving for December. Close. Close. Why won't you close? All right, there you go. All right, what's next? Books is for, I changed from Kindle to Audible. That's way more money than I need. I'm good for 2 months on that one, but we're already saving for December, so I snoozed it. AT&T has $108. It costs $95 for November. It's going to be taken out on the 11th, probably today. I'm good for November. I am now saving for December. Garbage, it is revolving. I'm constantly putting into that, so no due date on that one. Water, my water bill is typically around $40. I have $52.29 in there right now, so we are good for November. I'm saving for December. That's why I've snoozed those out. Auto loan, I pay that every time I get paid, so that one is good. I've actually paid for all of November, and they have a partial already for December, and I'm going to just keep paying on it that way. Phones. My phones are around roughly $85. I have $90 saved up. That's for all 3 lines. 1, 2, yeah, all 3 lines. And so $85, I've got 90 in there. That'll be taken out at various times in the month of November, but I'm already starting to save for December now with that. Gas and heating, that was the one that I fixed or made sure that I got 1 month ahead the last time I got paid. So this cost around $120. That will come out on the 28th of November. I already have that money saved, so I'm saving for December for that. Ring, that comes out on the 30th. That's going to be $10. I have $11 in there for November, so we are covered for December. AHS warranty, same way. That has come out once already in November, because I think I told you guys that I thought it was the end of the month, but it looks like it's more so around the 1st of the month. So that came out on November the 1st for the $52. So I've already paid for November, and I actually have December saved up already because there's $62.52 in that account. Mortgage came out on the 1st, so that is paid for November. We're now saving for December. Now this one, because I get paid on the 14th and the 28th, I'm going to skip putting money into this account on the 14th. I'm going to come back to it on the 28th and finish it off so that I can pay December. And that $430 that I'm going to have on Friday, I'm going to put it towards my Chase card so I can start to pay down that balance. And then electricity came out on the 4th for November, as you can see there. So we are good there, and now we're just saving for December. So y'all, that is about it. Oh, no. You got a couple more. Green Sky, my debt, Green Sky, I have $110 in there. That's going to be $89.75. That's going to come out on the 19th. So we are fully funded. I'm saving for December. Rooms to Go is $100. I have that saved already for November. We're waiting for that to come out, and now I'm saving for December for that one as well. So I was like, wow, when I went in to look this over and trying to do my messy budget, I was like, dang, all of those are already done. So where am I as far as my age of money? And my age of money, y'all, there you go. 45 days. I am at 45 days. I am officially at 1 month ahead, and I am at 45 days of having money before I need to spend it. And that is just so monumental for me. I was trying to do 1 month ahead. I started this back in May or June, maybe even April. It could have been, I'm not sure, with YNAB. And since then, this has been it's not been easy, but just out my flow and some of the videos I've watched and different hints that I've gotten from people along the way, leaving money into these little buckets, not pulling it out, putting an extra $1 there, $2 there, $3 there every time you can. And over time, this is what happened. I'm pretty much about 7 months, 7 months into using YNAB overall. And it has really been a blessing to me overall, just on how I've been able to get to 1 month ahead. So I'm grateful. Someone used my code for YNAB, and so I have an extra month before I need to do the yearly subscription again and renew that in next year. Whoever you are, that's giving me 1 extra month free of YNAB, and I love that. Thank you so much. So that is it. I just wanted to talk through that. Like I mentioned before, I was in here doing my messy budget. I went into YNAB to try and look at the plan overall, see what I already had in here and what I needed to still save for November. And then I started to notice that I really didn't need to save anything. So we're moving straight into December when I do my budget with me on tomorrow. Okay, thanks everybody for your time. You guys have a good one.